Morning.
Good morning.
Give me just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there's my background. I don't know why it takes it off sometimes. I had a son sent home from school Monday, and I'm hanging out here at the house until the, not instant, but the long COVID test that we took on Monday evening come back. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and call the dockets. They're pretty brief this morning. LaSalle, Mr. Gomez, I see you're there, I think, in the interest of Mason Reyes, a child, name change.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Morning. Are you expecting any opposition?
None whatsoever, Your Honor. I have my client, Lorenzo Medina. He's, I see him on the screen. And
Okay, yes.
essentially, if I could, this is a case.
Actually, I'm just taking announcements right now, so you're ready to go?
I'm ready to go. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, that's fine. I'll mark you number one, and if you have your proposed order, if you would send that to me in chat, I would appreciate it.
Can I ask you to repeat that? Send it to you in
chat?
in chat.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, let me see if I can do. I e-filed it. I e-filed 2 orders yesterday, Your Honor, and it's the second one that I'll be sending you. I'll see if I can get that to you.
Okay, all you need to do is just click on chat at the bottom, and then click on my name, and there should be a little box at the far right that pops up that says file, and you can attach the file.
I'll see if I can
Okay.
do that, Judge.
All right.
We did get it and we forwarded it to the office.
Okay, and I have not looked at my queue this morning. It may be there. Okay,
It would be the second one, but, and I'll explain that when you're ready for me, Your Honor.
all right. Atascosa County, in the matter of the marriage of Richard and Corina Mears, in the interest of their child. Now I see a LG Stylo 6. What is your name? All right, there's somebody on with an LG phone. I've asked them to start their video. Yes, what is your name? Okay, can you tell me your name, please? I guess not. Okay. There's somebody on that has just 12104. What is your name, ma'am?
Victoria Marquez.
All right.
Actually, legal, I'm sorry, Maria Victoria Vidal Marquez.
All right, that's. All right, and who is present on the LG6? Okay. I'll recall. Wilson County. Premier Pressure Pump versus Wiley Lease. Motion to compel.
That case was dropped, Judge.
Matter of the marriage of Joseph and Lisa Flores.
Good morning, Your Honor. That's my motion for withdrawal. If I could please have Joseph Flores called in the virtual courtroom.
Okay, I'm actually going to ask Ms. Tejada. Well, yes, was that Joseph Lopez on the LG6? I don't know if you saw the face a few minutes ago.
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Tejada, I'll ask you to call that outside the, ask you to have the bailiff call that outside the courtroom there. All right. Adult name change, Daniel Stewart Holmes.
Yes, good morning. I am here.
All right. And are you ready to proceed, sir?
Yes.
Okay, and do you have your proposed order?
Yes, I do. It was filed about a month ago or so.
Okay, is that in the online file, Ms. Tejada?
I'm sorry, Judge, what was that?
Is that in the, if I go to your records online, is the proposed order there, do you know?
No, there's not an order in the file.
Okay. All right, sir.
No answer. Okay, thank you, sir. Bye.
All right, Ms. Butler, if you'll send me your proposed order in chat, I'll sign it.
Yes, sir.
And you're representing that he had notice, so.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and sir, do you have your proposed order?
I have it with me. Do you need it electronically, I'm assuming then, yeah?
Is she gonna sign in?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
let me get that to you.
Okay. If you can get a copy of it onto your computer, preferably as a PDF, you can just post it in chat. You don't have to email it or do anything else. All right, name change, Maria Victoria Vidal Marquez.
Yes.
All right, and do you have your proposed order, ma'am?
I took it yesterday to the clerk's office.
We do have that, Judge, and I can post it in chat.
Okay, if you do that, I'd appreciate it. And I'll mark you A, ma'am. You'll be the first self-represented case I call up. I take those after self-represented cases where people have attorneys. I'll mark Mr. Holmes B. Okay, in the interest of A&A, a child, that is 2011-784. Is that dropped? I don't see it.
Judge, that was dropped.
And I'm sorry, I'm on one monitor. I get spoiled having multiple monitors. Anyone else told to be here today? Your case was not called. Okay. All right, I'll start with the name change. Check. All right. And let me ask, well, Mr. Medina, will you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you may give in the matter now on trial will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. Gomez. You can put
Thank
your-
you. Thank you, Judge Wilson. Judge, this is a name change of a minor. This court entered a order establishing the parent-child relationship on November the 1st of 2013 between mother Vanessa Reyes and father Lorenzo Medina. And Miss Reyes tragically passed away on July the 15th on 2020. And when this SAPSR was signed, the birth certificate had Mason Ale Javier Reyes, and the petition today is to change it to the father's name since the mother is now deceased. Sir, could you please state your full name for the record?
Lorenzo Medina Jr.
And Mr. Medina, you are Mason's biological father, correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
And you understand that in November of 2013, this court signed an order establishing the parent-child relationship between you and your son, Mason Ale Javier Reyes, correct?
Correct.
And the court identified Vanessa Reyes as the mother of this child, correct?
Correct.
And Mason's birth certificate has his name, his last name is Reyes. Is that true?
Yes.
And what you're asking this court today is to have the birth certificate amended to have your last name, Medina, correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
All right. And you have currently, you're in possession and have custody of your son, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, can you explain to the court the difficulty you've been having with the birth certificate as it is right now?
Yeah, well, I just want to have my name on his birth because I'm not on his birth certificate as a father.
Okay. But the court established you as the father, right?
Yes.
Okay. And again, Mason's mother passed away on July the 15th of 2020 as a result of an automobile accident, correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Okay. And you're asking this court to have approved this name change to Mason Ale Javier Medina, correct?
Correct.
Okay. That's all the evidence I have right now, Your Honor. Pass the witness.
Okay, and let me ask, has there been any, all right, sir, has anyone else been appointed a conservator of the child?
No.
Okay. And how old is your son?
He is 7.
Okay. And have you discussed this with him at all?
Yes, sir. I have.
And is he on board?
Yes, sir. He is.
Okay. I mean, he doesn't get a veto, but all right.
Yes.
All right. Okay, I will approve the order and I'll find I have jurisdiction to do so, and that there's no one for whom there needs to be a I'm sorry, no one who needs to be served. All right. Now, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with my computer. Here it goes. I don't see the order yet, Mr. Gomez. Did you have a copy of that available to send to me in chat? If not, I'll get it eventually through the online system if you just wait.
Sure. I e-filed the very first one, and then there's a second order that I e-filed, Your Honor, that I added this particular language that wasn't in the first order, and that is that it is further ordered that the birth records of Mason Alexander Reyes shall be amended to show the child's name as Mason Ale Javier Medina. That's the only change, and it's the very last paragraph of the order. So I would rather have the second order that I filed signed.
Okay, and I don't know, do you want to put in there to have Mr. Medina listed as the father also?
Yes,
They do that automatically, or?
I believe that the order establishing the parent-child relationship,
Did that?
that order itself,
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't want you to have to come back and do something else if that's enough.
the birth records of said child shall be amended to show Lorenzo Medina Jr. as the father of the child and the child's surname as, and that's where it puts Reyes instead of Medina. So,
Okay, that's great.
yeah.
Judge, I talked to Norma just like 5 minutes ago and she said it was in your queue.
Okay, I will, I'll go and get that signed and put in. All right, you are excused, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Let me know if you don't get it, Judge.
All right. Okay, apparently I posted an unsigned order of the withdrawal, an unsigned copy of it. I'm trying to. Okay, there's the signed copy. All right, and let me sign on to, and Ms. Butler, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I guess Ms. Shearhart is the attorney now. Okay, and let me sign on to the Wilson County, and then I will start doing the name changes for adults. Okay, Ms. Tejada, is the clerk's office having any issues with net data this morning?
No, sir, I don't not believe there's any issues. I can send you the documents via chat.
Please do that. I'm going to try and sign on, but it's not letting me in. I can connect to the. I can connect to the network from outside the virtual private network, but I keep getting an error message. It says there's something. I try to load net data. Try it one more time. If
Okay,
not,
give me
yes.
just a
You
second.
just post order and also let me know if there's a return back on the criminal history and what it says. Oh, here it's loading this time. Okay, now it's loading. Okay.
Did you get it to work, Judge?
I did, and let me see here, CBW 20-00721.
And that order is in chat.
Thank you. Okay. That's fine. All right, Ms. Vidal Marquez, would you? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you may give in the matter now on trial will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. And your name, please?
Maria Victoria Vidal Marquez.
And what do you wish to have that changed to?
Victoria Marquez.
Okay. And why?
I've just been running from that first name for 47 years. Haven't ever used it. And I have multiple names, M. V. Vidal Marquez, M. Victoria Marquez. And I just need to get everything, just have one name.
Have it all
And
matched.
especially with Patriot Act, and everything has to go with the legal name and whatnot. So
Okay, I understand that. All right, I'll find out. And you're a resident of Wilson County and were prior to the time you filed this?
yes.
Okay, I'll find out I have jurisdiction to hear this. The return of the criminal background check is on file, and it indicates that there is no criminal record belonging to this petitioner. And I'll find that it's in the best interest of her and the public to change her name from Maria Victoria Vidal Marquez to Marquez, and I will do so. All right, man. Let me get this, and I'll sign it, and I'll post it back to the district clerk's office, and you should be able to get a copy of this later today. And does she? I never can remember a Bureau of Vital Statistics sheet for a name change of an adult.
No, Judge, just for children.
Just for children. Okay, excellent. For a number of years after I first got licensed, the criminal backgrounds, the DPS, Department of Public Safety, was very, very stingy with them, and they would not. I'm sorry. They have this game that they play with Zoom that I have to open it about 5 times before it will actually show me the document that I just saved. It'll do something where it goes back a number of weeks, and it'll show me the last document I had was in September. So let me try it one more time. Here we go. Okay. But anyhow, they would always seal them up in this envelope and be printed on there, only to be opened by the district judge. And so the district judge would have to stop and open it in the middle of court. And another attorney, Howard Berger, said he was always waiting for the day that they found out that, some guy had a arrest warrant for murder or something from 20 years before. The judge would, take him into custody. That never happened. All right, man, I have just posted that. The district clerk's office has it, and you are excused. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, Mr. Dan, let me save this. Okay, let me go and pull this file, and this cause number is 2000674. All right, Mr. Holmes, would you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you may give in the matter now on trial will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, and your present name is?
Present name is Holmes, and looking to change it to Welliver.
Okay, it's Daniel Stewart Holmes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. And why do you wish to make that name change?
It's actually my father's surname. So when I was born, they used my mother's maiden name on my birth certificate because they weren't married yet. But I've actually gone by Welliver my whole entire life. So including on my social security card, it's Welliver. On my license for Oregon, it's Welliver. And when I moved down here to Texas, I discovered that I needed to have it changed over so that way I can get a license here in Texas.
Okay, I understand that. My father's birth certificate was done incorrectly when he was born, and he went through, he was 40 something years old, had gotten, professional licenses, driver's licenses, security clearance in the Air Force, and suddenly, but then he applied for a passport, and he had amended before he could get a passport.
Yeah.
Okay, I will take a judicial notice of the contents of the file, including the returned report from the Department of Public Safety that shows that there is no criminal history on file for this individual, and I will change your name from Daniel Stewart Holmes to Daniel Stewart Welliver. Wish you good luck, Mr. Welliver. I'll get this file to the clerk's office and to you in just a moment if you'll hold on.
Awesome. You want me to hold on?
Well, I can get you a copy if you want to hold on just to have one to look at, but the official one that you really need is the one that's going to come from the district clerk. So you need to make certain that you get that from the district clerk.
Okay.
And let me go back and see what this cause number was. I need to type that in for you. All right, 2000674. All right, I just posted that name change back.
Awesome.
All right, and we still have a LG Stylo 6 that we have not heard from.
Might be Modest, Richard Modest, I think. But I don't know why he's not answering.
Okay, yes.
Hello?
Yes.
This is Richard Modest.
All right, sir, and are you ready to proceed on your divorce?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and is your wife present?
She is not.
Okay, and have you filed a divorce decree with anyone?
Yes, sir.
Who is that?
This is Richard Modest.
So who did you file the divorce decree with?
Oh, I filed it with the here at the courthouse, Atascosa County.
Okay,
I believe he filed it, Judge, this morning. Is it in his queue, Norma? The clerk called over here and said he filed it.
all right, hold on. Let me get onto the Atascosa County District Clerk's records.
And the order's in your queue, Judge.
Oh, Lord. God. $19,201.99. Okay, let me go and look at my queue. All right, it's trying to load. All right, I pulled up the divorce decree, and sir, I
Yes,
have
sir.
to not see your wife's name, signature on it.
I wasn't able to get it from her. She's been giving me a hard time. When I first filed for the divorce, I had the constable serve her, and she still didn't want to go to court. And this second time around, I sent her the restricted letter, and she returned it back to the sender. So I'm having a hard time trying to get her to comply with me. I'm not
Okay,
sure
what
how
did
to
you
go
send
about
her what did you send her a restricted letter about?
letting her know about the court date. They told me to
Okay.
send her a restricted letter.
Do you have a copy of that?
I might have the receipts. I have to look for them. Yeah, but other than that, Judge, that's all I've done. I mean, she's just giving me a hard time.
Okay, and what do you mean by a restricted letter?
Just letting her know that about the court date and just to accept the Zoom conference or the Zoom call, whatever it is. But she sends it back. I don't get no response or no reply from her.
Okay. All right. Here's what I need to talk to you about is you have to serve her under the rules of civil procedure with notice. One of the ways you can do that is sending her a certified letter, return receipt requested. And by restricted, there's something called restricted delivery. And what restricted delivery means that you send it to Joe Blow and nobody else can sign for it. If you send it to
okay, you know what?
Nobody else can sign for it. We don't need restricted delivery. That won't work. We need certified mail return receipt requested.
Okay, I think that's the one that I did send her. I'm sorry. I think I have them confused.
Okay. And how long would it take you to find all your receipts on that?
It shouldn't take me long, but as a matter of fact, I'm at her job right now. I know she'll speak to you. I don't know if that will help.
Well, no, if she wants to come on and say she's good with the divorce decree, that's fine. But here's the other thing I need to talk to you about. When I look at the proposed divorce decree, one, I need to ask, you have a child?
Yes, sir.
Okay, has there been an order done already about child support?
Child support? Yes, sir. All that's been taken care of. I've been paying child support for the past 10 years or so.
Okay.
I've also
Listen to me. with the documents that you have here, they're not completely filled out, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to do this as one with a separate child support order for child support and conservatorship and all that. That's fine, but we have to have a copy of that to attach to this order. If you look on page 2, there's a bunch of blanks on your divorce decree where you're supposed to say, you know, where that other order is from, the cause number of it, the county it was filed in, the state it was filed in. And so we have to have a copy of the current order to attach. Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know any of that, Judge. I'm sorry. I was just going by what I was told when I called the court, which was they told me to fill the decree out to the best of my knowledge, and that's all I did. I didn't know I had.
Yes, sir, but you've got to find all that. Okay. Now, the other thing I need to talk to you about is, do you either of y'all own any automobiles?
No, we own nothing together. This marriage
Okay, now,
lasted.
sir. I didn't ask if you own anything together. I asked, either of you own any automobiles?
No.
Do either of you own any real estate?
No. Like I was saying, Judge.
I'm not. Listen to me. I'm not.
This marriage lasted.
Listen to me.
You know you're.
I'm not asking if you own something together, sir. I'm asking if you own anything. The law in Texas presumes that whenever a person gets married, everything they own is community property. In the eyes of the law, everything you own, everything your wife owns is community property. And if I don't sign a divorce decree that either divides it up or say it doesn't need to be divided up because it's separate property, then in the eyes of the law, even though you're divorced, you and your wife will still own that property together. So if you want to be able to get clear title to property or retirement or anything like that, it has to be spelled out in the divorce decree who gets it. It's not a matter of whose name is on it, not a matter of whether you think you own it together or not. You own it together. The moment you get married, everything you own, the law presumes is community property. So is there anything that either of you own that needs to be written down so that it's clear who gets it to make sure that you have clear title to it later? I'm asking you to unmute your phone.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir. There's nothing. We don't own anything.
Okay. And do either of you have any retirement anywhere other than Social Security?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Now, there's still a blank in there that talks about what date you have to pay your own debts from. Okay, that's on page 8. So it sounds to me, are you going to be able to get copies of that prior court order and get your wife available today, or do we need to have this reset for a future time?
Okay. Yeah, I guess let me get all the paperwork I can get right now, and I can send it back into the courthouse.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You can go ahead and fill out the divorce decree the rest of the way. Ideally, have your wife sign it. If she won't sign it, send her certified mail notice of the setting of when it's supposed to be heard, and make sure that you have copies of that you can file that shows where it was sent to her. And today, once all of that, I can go online to the post office and I can run that number through the post office webpage, and I can see, whether she picked it up, she didn't pick it up, it was returned, it was refused, anything else. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck. Go
yes,
ahead.
Sir.
Okay. All right. Wish you good luck.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is that everything for this morning? I've got a juvenile board meeting and I've got about 20 resumes it looks like I need to look through for.
That's it, Judge.
Juvenile director in Atascosa and Wilson. Okay.
Everything's done, surprisingly.
Right. Okay, well, it makes a pleasant change from yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay.
All right, have a good day.
All right, and you like Tom Larry, you said, Larry? That's what I was thinking of when she started rattling off all those chemicals.
Judge, that's exactly how I hear the attorneys
Yes.
speaking
Okay.
on the
I ordered you
Keller,
a stopwatch.
Keeler
I
case.
should get that soon.
All right, well, I will go ahead and end the meeting and I will, oh wait, let me ask,
I ordered
tomorrow?
one for you, so it should be
Yes,
coming
sir.
soon.
I know tomorrow I have Friday, what is today, Wednesday? Friday, I have a criminal thing specially set, I believe. Tomorrow, do I have any criminal dockets?
No, sir, it's strictly civil tomorrow.
Okay.
You do have the Peeler case, though, tomorrow.
Okay, I also need to ask, on that, we still have the big civil case on Wednesday? It's an oil and gas case from somewhere, Carnes, I think?
Let me see.
Let's get it's the,
Wilson, I don't see it. There's that Ram 2 and Texas Corporation, Tiffany Menard, that one.
well, Intervest.
Interbest, I don't remember that one being on there, Judge, unless it was an add-on, and I haven't done the add-ons yet.
Yeah, this was set a long time ago. This was the first thing that was set.
Let me look real quick. I have my e-docket here that I.
Yeah, I have two special settings in Carnes. I think it's the same one. Okay, if you would just, but now I don't see the.
Oh, yes, Interbest is on the 4th, Judge.
Okay, and but I don't see the, I have a criminal case too, don't I?
Yes, you have a criminal and then also that special setting civil case. You have
Okay,
Jacob Zamora,
all right, and which one are we doing first?
the Interbest case.
Okay, so Zamora's not set until later?
Right, I think it was 11, I believe, I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I think I said something like that, so I could try to give the civil attorneys a cap. If you would email them and ask them to send me a Dropbox link to all the documents I need to look at for Wednesday.
Okay,
Or for
sure.
Friday, I'd appreciate it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All righty, all right, well, I'm gonna go and start slugging through all the applications. I didn't know if we'd get any in. It looks like there's over a dozen.
I'll make sure and look and see if there's any others that we didn't send. We get so many emails, it's kind of hard to keep track of all of them, but I think we forward them all to Jennifer and I guess she forwarded them to you.
Okay, yes, I think so. All righty.
Y'all have a good
Would you
day.
ask her one thing? I have not looked at any of them yet. Would you ask her, actually, never mind. That's fine. Okay, all right. I will end the meeting now. I'll see y'all tomorrow, if not later.